Good afternoon, it's Pastor Marty from the Afternoon Drive. How did a walking fire plug like Jerry the Nads Nadler actually get to head up any committee on Capitol Hill, let alone the Judiciary Committee within the House of Representatives? And who thought it would be a brilliant idea to give this dillweed subpoena power? Well, McGahn basically said, and he failed to show for his 10 a.m. subpoenaed appearance before the House committee. This, of course, has Jerry the Nads Nadler fuming, and the president cannot just ignore these subpoenas. Yeah, he kind of can. There's this thing called the Constitution, and the president is allotted some executive privilege when it comes to inner circle and counsel giving him advice, and that it's privileged information. And I know what they want to do. They want McGahn up there, who testified for 30 hours before the Mueller witch hunt committee about, did Donald Trump order you to fire Jeff Sessions? Did Donald Trump try to get you to fire Robert Mueller? And even if Trump ran those ideas by his counsel, whether it was in frustration or just asking, where am I at in the law and in public opinion on these things, that is a client-attorney privilege. You know, private citizens have that right. Certainly, the President of the United States also has that right, as the Supreme Court has upheld. So when Nadler says the Supreme Court never upholds these things, honestly, he's completely stupid, and apparently he doesn't have anybody intelligence that works on his staff warning him, don't say things like this, because just a quick trip to Google or YouTube, and you're going to look like a fool as report after report pops up of where the Supreme Court, where the higher courts have upheld, yes, when it comes to the president's legal counsel, when it comes to his inner sanctum, he can claim executive privilege. Does Congress like it when a White House invokes executive privilege? No. Republicans don't like it when Democrats do it. Democrats don't do it when Republicans. But now you've got AOC, the artist formerly known as Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. She's now out there saying, that's it. This now means we have to impeach Trump. Where did the Democrats find these people? Jerry the Nads Nadler, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. I mean, these individuals are dumber than a box of rocks. And here they are, sitting in the hallowed halls of Congress, supposed to be upholding the United States Constitution, but they can't uphold what they have not read and what they do not understand. What President Trump is doing is well within his purview and legal right within his constitutional parameters as the president, thus no grounds for impeachment. Nice try, AOC. Why don't you and Bernie keep working on that loan shark 15% credit card thing that the two of you are working on, and whatever other nonsense, and get right out there. I think it's time you did a road trip across rural America like Iowa and the dairy country in New York and Wisconsin, and make sure that farmers are cracking down on farting cows. We need that Green New Deal. We need cows to stop farting. On another note, President Trump not really happy these days with faux pas news, formerly known as Fox News, because they are grandstanding a lot of Democrats, and they are. They just had a town hall the other night for Butt Gig. I'm sorry, it's Buttigieg, or however you say it, the mayor from South Bend, Indiana, the guy that's erasing Thomas Jefferson from the annals of history. I've already done a video on that. And now you've got Beto, the phony Latino O'Rourke. He's out there saying, I would absolutely do a Fox News town hall. Please invite me. Please, 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 please invite me so I can come on there and apologize for white privilege and having a fake Latino name and basically just pandering. I warned you a couple of months ago that Fox News had made a change. a change of direction. This change actually happened at the conclusion of the 2012 election cycle after Mitt Romney got his clock cleaned by Barack Obama. You could see Fox News change. Immediately, Dick Morris was not brought back as any type of political consultant. There were other conservatives that were dropped. Sean Hannity got bumped to 10 p.m., and in came Megyn Kelly for 9 p.m. And Fox made a definite shift. When Megyn Kelly finally left Fox News, they put Hannity back at 9, and Shazam, Batman, Fox News went back to number 1. You have Tucker, you have Hannity, you have Ingram. The three of them are the three most conservative voices you're going to get on Fox News. Neil Cavuto, never Trumper. Shemp Smith, flaming liberal. Then, of course, you got to put up with the likes of Juan Williams. Then they hired Donna Brazile. I mean, it's one thing if you're going to hire somebody that's going to bring you that Democratic viewpoint. Donna Brazile, let's see. Ousted from the DNC, ousted by CNN, and you thought she'd make a good fit at Fox. Okay. Then they put Paul Ryan on the board of directors for Fox News. Okay. So I think we see where the shift in attention is going to be, and it's obvious, especially now that it was learned that it was Brett Baier who was behind Judge Jeanine being removed from the air, although because of the hue and cry and backlash, Fox News did put her back on. But Brett Baier wanted to be a contender in doing Democratic debates, and the DNC said no way. So you've got Brett Baier, Chris Wallace, these so-called real journalists. We can't be, courting the White House. So they're behind this push now to push Democrats. And Trump's a little ticked off at it. He's like, what are you guys doing? The other side doesn't pander to us. Why are you pandering to them? It's the same thing Mitt Romney does continually. There he is out there blasting the president and then not blasting him. Because he wants to be invited on the CBS Morning Show. He wants to be invited on Good Morning America. He wants to be over on CNN and PMSNBC and the rest of that ilk. They just want to be loved. They want, and they're just media whores craving the attention. And Fox News is not conservative. I've got other videos on that. Look them up on this channel. They're not conservative. They are controlled opposition. That's all they are. It's all they ever have been. It's all they ever will be. They throw out a couple of token conservative voices, hoping that keeps us in line and tuning in to give them their ratings. But at the end of the day, Fox News, CNN, they're all part of the lying legacy corporate corrupt mainstream media. Mr. President, what you really need to be looking into is alternative media. That's where the action's at. That's where the truth is. That said, please like this video, share it, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and smack the bell. Get my next rant.